Okay, welcome back. Now, we're doing a quick video now on Lishi picks. Not a very big topic here in the UK, more so in America now with the domestic. Usually Lishi picks we associate with auto locksmiths to get into cars. They are fabulous tools for that. Absolutely must have if you're an auto locksmith. So residential locksmiths here in the UK, they're not really going to have much use for a Lishi pick. I have some here, and we do get the occasional slage lock on shop fronts. Maybe I've got a quick set one somewhere as well. We get the ERA key and knob sets. They use the quick set brand key profile. So, but it's very few and far between, so we're not really coming across them. So put those aside, and you may notice I have another two here. You guessed it, we finally have one for the Yale keyway. Now, is it any good, is the question. Already, these are the two identical picks here. You can see a difference here on the shoulder. I've done a little filing. That doesn't fit in the key profile as it comes. And it's not advertised for Yale, but you'd expect that to be one that it's going to get. As this, we fold this out here, we can see we've got 5 pins here. It's no good for a 6-pinner. They might be coming out with a 6-pin one soon, I've been told. A few things wrong with this. I cannot pick a Yale with it to start. It's just very difficult, and this thing here binds. You can't move forwards and backwards in there and stuff. All things I was expecting from a Lishi that would be made for a Yale. It just didn't think it was going to be done because of these problems. However, I have tried it in some other locks and have managed to get them open. I went straight to my front door to see if I could open that, and sure enough, this is the lock from my front door. It is my lock, I own it, and I'm a locksmith, so I can fix it if I damage it. I don't recommend anybody ever trying to pick locks that are in use or that are not their own or don't have permission. So I'm going to do a little demo here, hopefully. Sometimes this is difficult to actually get to sit in the lock nicely. There we go, we got it. Right, we can only pick this lock in the clockwise direction. The moment we try and tension the other way, the rod here binds up and we can't move it. So I'm going to try and do this in a way how you guys can see what's happening. And straight away I'll tell you, it's easier with hand picks, okay? You may be able to see where you are and what you're pressing, but hand picks is just a lot easier. So straight away I'm looking for the binder, and here it's number 1. Just about climb up on top of him. So we'll send him down. And we got a click. Am I happy? I'm not sure. 2 springy, 3 springy. 4's kind of hard to get on top of now. Ooh, okay, we flew over and he's now a bit springy. 5 springy. 1 is still there. 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 is the only one that's a bit different. Okay, and we got another click on him. 2 springy. 3 just gives a little movement there. 4 is springy. 5 we can't now climb on top, so he must be the next one to go. And we get a click. 4 is okay. 3, 2, 1. Feels okay. So who is wrong? Okay, it was our 5. And you see there, we actually got a bit of a turn on the core. We are now in anti-pick, or false set, should we say. So that means we've got some spools to deal with, and the unfortunate thing about this tool is it won't give you counter rotation like using hand picks would. Maybe a really tiny bit it might, but not really enough. So we can feel here, these 2, 3 and 2 are right up at the top, so my bet would be that they need to go. And we're going to use our finger and thumb here to turn this plate backwards to manually counter rotate as we push that pin down. And hopefully we'll get a click, and then and then we turn back into our false set again. Okay, so let's check everything else is properly seated. That would only leave number 2 here. And let's see if we can do the same again. So I got to click on 2, but nothing happened. I'm going to release tension and get that false set back. We've still got 3, it seems. 2 again we need to get. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, all the same principles as picking with hand picks. We were just able to see what pin we're on a little easier there. But yeah, like I said, the counter rotation isn't very good. It barely moves at all. You have to kind of help it yourself. And if we're locksmith, we know we can just blast this lock open in a couple of seconds. And you know, there's no real use for this tool for us as locksmiths. We don't know what lock this is actually made for, so we can't use the decoding to find out what the key bitting is. We can get the idea of the shape of it, but not much beyond that. So kind of redundant instantly in the UK market for this tool, in my opinion. If the lock here is on the left side of the door, this will be up against a wall and we can't actually take any readings. The same if we're going to get a Euro lock further down, it's going to be this way up. The wall's going to be here, and especially if we're turning this way, because that's the only way the lock will pick. If we're turning this way, it's actually angled down a bit as well. We really can't see this chart anymore to pick the lock, so straight away it's not usable again. That's a shame, because it's kind of fun to use, something a little bit different. It's just not going to work a lot of locks. It will bind up in them. For example, here's a Yale key style profile, 5-pinner. It can't pick it. It can't even begin to move through that profile. The Yales it doesn't like. What else? This is a Hafele. It will pick this. Again, not easy, but it should be an easy lock to pick. It makes it hard. So that's my honest opinion on that one. Hopefully, you know, it's about 25 quid. You can get it from Alibaba.com. Takes a little while to come, but it's not so expensive if you want to have a go of one and pick one up. And that's it really. It's just giving you guys my opinion on it. Yeah, maybe pick one up, see what you think. Thanks for watching. Catch you again.